Hello students, welcome again to my YouTube channel Advanced English. This is pronoun part 2 and I am quite sure this video is going to be very interesting and very informative for you. Before you go ahead with this video, if you haven't subscribed my channel, so please go ahead and do subscribe. See, if you subscribe, more you inspire me to make more videos, right? And if you haven't watched my pronoun part 1, then there is the link in the description. You can go ahead and watch this video. Now let's talk about this one. Now look at this list. You have these words: my, mine, your, yours, his, her, hers, them, their, and theirs, right? See, and I'm quite sure that most of the students have this confusion for these words. You are confused whether you should use your or yours, and you are confused about the meanings of these words, that you may think that whether these words are similar to each other or how to use them properly in your sentences, right? So whatever doubts you have, and I'm quite sure in this video each and every questions will be solved out. You will have the answers to any questions you have regarding this list, right? So let's start. So now at first look at this board and you have these words: my, your, his, her, their, right? So at first let me tell you, these all are pronouns. These all are pronouns and they are called possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns, right? So these all are possessive pronouns. So you have to know how to use them in the sentence. First of all, see, as I said that these all are possessive pronouns, at the same time these all words are used as determiners. Okay, so these all words are used as pronouns, possessive pronouns. At the same time they are used as determiners, and being determiners, these words are used at the beginning of any noun phrase. Okay, so that means whenever you use with any noun, you have to use these pronouns first, then noun after this. So that means if you want to write this my, your, okay, his, their plus noun, fine. So if you want to use noun, then you have to use noun after these words. So for example, let me give you a sentence. You can write my house, okay, your car, their building, right? Now see, as I said that whenever you use these pronouns, you have to use it at the beginning of any noun phrase. So that means you have to use noun after this. These words are followed by any noun, right? So this is noun. So my house, my is a pronoun, this is pronoun, and house is noun. Again, your is pronoun, car is noun, there is possessive pronoun, and building is noun. So this is the way of using. So whenever you use these determiners, these possessive pronouns, then obviously use noun after it. Okay, so if you write, suppose if you write house your, then it is wrong. Clear? Or if you write this is car your, this is right, completely wrong. Or if you write this is building there, again it is wrong. So that means never use noun before any possessive pronouns. Those are determinants. So my, your, his, their, or her, whatever you use, obviously use noun after it. Okay, now at the same time you have to remember one thing. As I said, As I said, that my, your, their, his or her, these all are determiners. So that means never use any determiners along with it. Never use any other determiners. Never use any other determiners along with these words. That means you cannot use a, an, the, these, that, or any other determiners, right? Suppose, let me give you one example. If you write the his car, then it is wrong sentence. It is a wrong. Why? Because the is an article, at the same time it is a determiner, and his is also a pronoun as a being determiner. So you can write, or you cannot use these two both at the same time. Or suppose if you write that, you know, this, they are building, again this is wrong. Clear? These all are wrong. That means you cannot use indeterminers along with these all possessive pronouns, because these possessive pronouns are used as determiners. Clear? So this is all about how to use them in your sentences, right? Now students, look at this board and you have these words: mine, yours, hers, theirs. Okay? See, these words are also pronouns. These are also pronouns, and these are also called possessive pronouns. But there is something interesting that you have to know. See, let me tell you at first that there is no difference between my and mine. Okay? There is no difference between my and mine in terms of meaning. So if you want to mean anything, my or mine, so there is similarity, right? There is no difference between my or mine, or there is no between your or yours, right? If it is in terms of the meaning, but you will have these differences when you use them in the sentences. That means the using of these words in sentence is quite different from each other. How? Let me show you. See, as I said, that these all words are possessive pronoun. These all are possessive pronouns, but these are not used as determinants. So as they are not a determinants, so they are not used with any noun. Clear? So if you write my house, when you say that this is my house, that you just learned in the previous time, this is my house, this is right. But if you write this is mine house, then it is wrong. So this is wrong, right? This is mine house is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because I said these all pronouns are possessive pronouns, but they are not determinants, right? Just remember, these words are not determinants. So as they are not determinants, so they are not used with any noun after it. So you cannot write mine house or hers or theirs, right? If you write theirs house, again this is wrong, but you can write their house. So this is their house, it is right. You cannot write theirs house. So now you already know how not to use these words, but you have to know how to use them. Okay, so let me show you. So you can use these pronouns in different aspects, in different ways of using. Okay, so number one, how to use them. So at first you can use determiner, right? Then plus noun plus of plus these pronouns, means mine or yours. Okay, so this is the first way of using determiners, noun, of, mine, your, hers, theirs, whatever. So this is the first way of using. Let me give you one sentence. Suppose you can write, this is a house of yours. Okay, this is a house of yours. See, a means an article or determiner, then house, a noun, then of, then yours, this pronoun. Clear? So this is one way of using. That means when you write your house, then is also right, or you can write house of yours. This is another way of writing, but these both sentences mean the same. Meaning is same, but the using of words is completely different from each other. So this is number one of using. So let me give you number two, second way of using. You can write noun plus any verb plus these pronouns, means mine, yours, theirs. Okay, this is another way of writing. Noun by plus be verb, it would be be verb, then these possessive pronouns. So the sentence would be this house is yours, right? This house is yours. Now look at this sentence. This is a house of yours. I have used of in between two, and again this house is yours. Again this sentence means the same. So this house is yours, or you can write this car is mine. Clear? So this is a noun, and then I have used a be verb. It could be any tense. You can write in present tense or in past tense. Then mine, that means any of these pronouns. This is another way of writing. And number three, there is another way of using it. Suppose you can just use only these pronouns. Only these pronouns, means mine, yours, hers, theirs, whatever, you can use them. When there is any question is asked, any brief answer if you want to give, you can use only pronouns. How? Let me tell you this sentence. See, suppose the question is, whose car is this? Suppose any question is asked, whose car is this? And the answer is mine, right? So only this pronoun can be used, mine, and it means a complete sentence. So you can use these pronouns, only these pronouns, when you give any brief answers. So this is how you can use these words, mine, yours, hers, theirs. So whenever you use them, don't mix them, right? And you have to be very conscious whether you use these determinants or you are using any possessive pronouns. Clear? Okay students, here is another thing. See, yours faithfully, yours faithfully. This is very common. Y-O-U-R apostrophe S, faithfully. Y-O-U-R-S, faithfully. That means there is no apostrophe between R and S, right? And I do know it very well that you people get confused when you are to use them in your formal letter, isn't it? You are confused what to use, which one is right, yours faithfully or yours faithfully without any apostrophe. Clear? So now at first let me tell you which one is right. See, always this one is right, this is wrong. Clear? So never use your apostrophe s faithfully, this is wrong use. Always use yours faithfully, that means there is no apostrophe between two. This one is right and this one is wrong. Clear? Now let me tell you, see, when do we use them? We use this yours faithfully in any formal letter. Clear? See, one thing that you have to remember very well, that whenever you use your letter in this way, suppose dear, sir, or madam, that means if you start any formal letter in this way, dear sir or madam, that means you don't know whom you are going to address in your letter, then only you end up this letter with yours faithfully. Yours faithfully. Clear? So if you start with dear sir or madam without addressing to any particular person, then only you finish yours faithfully in this way, and this is British English. Clear? Now, but suppose if you start with letter in this way, dear Mr. Sen, dear Mr. Sen or Mrs. Sen, then don't end up this letter with yours faithfully. Okay, it's not the better way of using. How to use them then? In this way, if you want to write, then finish with yours sincerely. Okay, so if you start any letter with dear Mr. Sen or Mrs. Sen, then finish the letter with yours sincerely, because you know the person whom you are addressing in your letter. But once you don't know the person you are addressing in your letter, then only finish the letter with yours faithfully. Clear? This is, and I have said this is British English. How to use in American English? They use faithfully yours. Faithfully yours. They usually use in this way, and we use in this way, yours faithfully. So this is the correct way of using yours faithfully without using any apostrophe, but never use your apostrophe s faithfully in your letter. Okay, so okay students, now let me show you one more thing. See, this is its and its. There is no apostrophe between T and S, its, but there is an apostrophe between it apostrophe S. Again, you get confused when to use its or its whenever you write in your sentence, in your writing, or suppose you are going to text anything through your cell phone or in your computer. You face this problem, how to use or what to use its or its, whether you should use without apostrophe s or with the apostrophe s. Now let me clear this problem. See, both are right, but there is a difference between these in terms of meaning. Clear? How? Let me give you. When you write its, when you say its without any apostrophe, it's a pronoun. Clear? This is a pronoun, and it is it is a possessive pronoun. So that means using of its is completely in a different way in sentence. Suppose if you can write that I have a bike and its wheel is not working. Suppose this is a sentence, I have a bike and its wheel is not working. That means, it means wheel of bike. isn't it? So wheel of bike, that means it's a pronoun, possessive pronoun. It means in this way. But whenever you use it apostrophe s, it apostrophe s, this one, first of all, it is not any pronoun. Do remember, it is not pronoun. It's not any pronoun. This is a pronoun. This is not a pronoun. So what is the meaning of it? It is meaning two things. Number one, it is, right? It apostrophe s means it is. So if you write in a sentence, suppose it's going to rain. It's going to rain. It means it is going to rain. Okay, so it is a in different form. It apostrophe s means it is. Now there is another meaning, which is it has. It has. So it apostrophe s means it is, or sometimes it has. How? Let me give you one sentence. If you say it's been raining, the sentence means it has been raining. Clear? So this is the process. So when you write without apostrophe s, this is used as a possessive pronoun. But whenever you use it apostrophe s, it can mean it is, or sometimes it has. So this is different between these two. So you have to remember it whenever you use it in your sentence, right? I hope this problem is also solved. So now students, I too hope whatever I have tried to explain in this video, each and everything is very clear to you now. So if you like this video, then press the like button, subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Okay, and never forget to press the bell icon to get all the notifications regarding my videos. So thank you all of you for watching this video. Thank you.